Hello everyone, today I will be going over a fun, good, and versatile build that is amazing in all types of content. This build surrounds the weapon, the title from the Dawning event. The main perk that we will be utilizing on this weapon is Elemental Honing to have a constant 35% damage bonus. What Elemental Honing does is whenever you deal unique elemental damage like Strand, Stasis, Solar, Arc, or Void, you get a stack of Elemental Honing, and for each stack you have, you get an increasing damage bonus up to 35%. The reason why this is so good is because this constant damage bonus will turn your SMG into a primary machine gun. Now I will tell you our subclass configuration to have our Elemental Honing stacks at max all the time. I like to use the Song of Flame Super, so I can use my weapons and have a permanent 20% damage bonus because of Radiant, while in my Super, and it is an additional source of solar damage. The next ability is Phoenix Dive to instantly heal you and nearby allies. Next up we have Arcane Needle for a source of strand damage, and we have 2 additional charges, or if you want you can swap it to Incinerator Snap, but it's personal preference. Next up, we have the Storm Grenade for reasons I will explain later. For our first aspect, we have Bleak Watcher to slow enemies on hit and provide a source of stasis damage. Then we have Feed the Void to get Devour on ability kills. Devour will grant you high amounts of health and grenade energy on every kill. Then we have Facet of Protection to grant a 15% damage resistance while surrounded by 3 or more combatants. And while Transcendent, this is increased to a 32% damage resistance. Then we have Facet of Purpose to give increased recovery on orb pickup. Next up, we have Facet of Hope to grant increased class ability regeneration when we have an elemental buff, which will be all the time. Then we have Facet of Balance to grant melee energy after rapid final blows with light damage, which will be all the time, and Grenade energy when rapidly defeating targets with dark damage. For the last fragment, we have Facet of Dawn, which gives us Radiant on melee hits, and Radiant is a 20% weapon damage bonus. Now we have the 2 things that really put this build together out: Exotic Weapon and Armor Piece. We will be using Finality's Augur and Getaway Artist. Finality's Augur allows you to shoot a turret in the air that will automatically shoot at targets, and its secondary trait allows you to control where it shoots. Finality's Augur is a solar weapon, so it will be our main source of solar damage. Next up, we have Getaway Artist, which will create an arc turret after consuming your grenade that sits on your shoulder and shoots at enemies, and also will count as an ability kill to activate Feed the Void, and it makes an arc turret, so it will be our main source of arc damage. Now for stats. Our first stat is Resilience for up to a 30% damage resistance. Then we have Discipline to keep our Bleak Watcher and our arc turret up all the time. Then we have Strength for faster melee, and then pour the rest into recovery. Now for armor mods. For our helmet, we have 1 Void Siphon, so multi-kills with our SMG will create Ords of Power, and then we have a Heavy Ammo Finder and a Heavy Scout. For our arms, we have a Void Loader to increase the reload speed of Void weapons, and then Impact Induction for faster grenades on melee damage, and finally Momentum Transfer for faster melee on grenade hits. Then for our chest piece, just use resistance mods that match the activity you're in. Then for our legs, we have 1 Void Weapon Surge, which will provide a 10% damage bonus to Void weapons after picking up an orb. Then Recuperation to get some health after picking up an orb. Then we have Innervation for grenade energy on orb pickup. For our class item, we will use Reaper, so the next kill after using our class ability will make an Orb of Power. Then we have Bomber to get a little bit of grenade energy after using our class ability, then Special Finisher to consume orbs and make special ammo on finishers. For the fashion, I recommend the Hawk's Fury armor set with the Don't Look Back ornament on the Getaway Artist and the Burgusian Nightshader. That's all for this video. Hope you like this build as much as I do, and if you want, leave a like and subscribe, and have an amazing day.